This is going to be a quick review on comparing fractions. Okay? So when you're comparing fractions, it's important that you remember what the numerator and denominator tell you. The denominator tells you how many pieces the whole is split up into. The numerator tells you a lot of the times how many pieces are shaded or how many are being described, what we're working with. Okay, so before we begin, here are some strategies for comparing fractions. First, understanding what the numerator and denominator mean and thinking about that. So think about the size of your pieces, how many pieces, things like that. You can also draw a model. It's just very important to remember those models need to be the same size. And lastly, you can think about cross multiplying, which I will go over at the end of this video. Now, let's first look at these fractions, that have the same numerator, or the same denominator, I'm sorry. So we've got 2/3 and 3/3, all right? I have a denominator that's the same. So that means that for each of these fractions, I have a whole. I'm going to do my best to draw them the same size. I recommend stacking them on top of each other too. That may help. And they each are split into 3 pieces. The pieces, if the denominator is the same, the pieces are the same size. So I'm going to shade 2/3 over here, and I'm going to shade 3/3 over here. Which model has more shaded in? Hopefully you're saying 3/3, so my symbol is going to go this way. So we would read this as 2/3 is less than 3/3. All right? I want you to try these other two on your own. Now, I've got 6/8 and 1/8. My denominator is the same, so I know my pieces are the same size. I'm going to draw these models stacked on top of each other. Notice, whoops, it moved on me. Notice that my wholes are the same size. I'm going to split each one of these models into 8 pieces. Remember, you're human, but do the best you can to make sure you have equal sized pieces. Okay, I'm going to shade 6 over here. That's 6/8, and I'm going to shade 1/8 over here. My pieces are the same size. What is more, having 6/8 or having 1/8? Hopefully you said 6/8. So we would read this as 6/8 is greater than 1/8. Now let's look at number 3. I've got 4/5 and 5/5. So I have the same denominator, so I'm going to think about the size of my pieces. If the denominator is 5 for both of them, the pieces are the same size. So what would be more, having 4 of those pieces or 5 of those pieces? Hopefully you said 5, so my sign would go this way. So we would read this as 4/5 is less than 5/5.